Good afternoon, everyone. I'd like to share with you today a series of exercises that are known as upholding, also known as the 8 silken movements. These movements come from Korea and China. It takes about 8 to 10 minutes at the most to do these on your own. And so let's take the time right now to learn these pieces. Prior to the movements of upholding, I invite you to, let's stand properly. So if you can, find a wall where you can put yourself up against, your back, your shoulders, the back of your head. And let's practice some nice, deep, gentle breathing too. So inhale from just below your navel. Fill your lungs and slowly exhale. Do that a few times. And then when you're ready, step forward and we'll begin the exercises of upholding. The first piece is called upholding heaven. So we'll stand like so, fingertips barely touching. Raise your hands slowly above your head. Interlock your fingers. Stretch looking upward. And gently release, gently lower your arms. We'll do this 3 times. And relax. The next piece is called crossing the bow, like a bow and arrow. So we'll start like so. Our left hand is on top of our right shoulder. Our left index finger is pointing outward. And what we're going to do is we're going to stretch our left arm outward like so, and stretch the bow. As you come back, rotate, put your right hand on top of your left shoulder, and move to the other direction. Stretch the bow. We do this 3 times. And relax. The next exercise is called upholding heaven and earth. Upholding heaven and earth. And we start like so. Our left hand is on top, right hand underneath that. Our left hand we're going to be pushing up towards the sky, and at the same time we're pushing our right hand downward and behind us. We come back, we rotate our hands. Now our right hand goes up to the sky and our left behind us. And we do 3 sets of these. and relax. The next is a series of bending exercises I like to call here, there, and everywhere, and you'll see why. So we start with our hands on our hips, a very gentle bend to the left, straight up again, gentle bend to the right, straight up. Now we're going to bend slowly forward. Hands are still on our hips. Gently upward. And now we're going to bend backwards, so I want you to brace the small of your back with your hands. And gently looking up, bend backward. And now just with our head and neck, bend to the left, bend to the right, stand up, sit down. Oh, can't say that. Bend forward, and upward. And now repeat. Brace your back. And one more set. And relax. The next movement is called glancing backwards. We start like so, pretty similar to stretching the bow. So we're like this. Left hand is on top of our right shoulder, and we're going to stretch looking backward. Right hand goes on top. Stretch looking backward. We rotate. One more set. And relax. Next piece is called punching with angry eyes. Punching with angry eyes. So don't be standing near anyone. Or if you are, get away. Punching with angry eyes. And to do this, we're going to have some nice deep breathing going along with this too. So with the punching of angry eyes, we're going to be turning to our left first and punching out twice. Punching out twice to the front, punching out twice to the right. But while we're doing that, we're going to take a nice deep breath, and as we punch, we're going to exhale. Punching with angry eyes. 2 more sets. And relax. The next exercise is bouncing on our toes. And as best as you can, we're just going to put our hands on our hips and just a gentle up and down on our toes. I tell folks to do this maybe 15 to 20 times, or as many as you can tolerate. Just a gentle up and down. And come to a stop. I want to shake your legs a little bit. And that's that, bouncing on our toes. The final piece of Upholding Gum is bending forward and stretching back. And we'll do this 3 times. So it's a gentle downward, going down as far as you can, touching the ground if you can. Slowly upward. Brace your back. Looking up and stretching backward. We do this 2 more times. Gently upward, brace your back. One more time. Brace your back. And relax. I always tell folks after Upholding Gum and Tai Chi to take a few minutes to relax in a form of meditation, reflection, maybe 2 to 3 minutes at the most. But just let yourself wind down a little bit. The other reason for the chair today is that if you feel unsure of your balance, these are movements that you can do on a chair as well. So for example, if we're taking that first piece, the upholding heaven, it would be something like, it would be something like this. And doing that 3 times. If you're doing stretching the bow, like so. Upholding heaven and earth. Glancing backwards. Here, there, and everywhere, the bending. Punching with angry eyes. Bouncing on our toes. And bending forward and stretching back as best as you can. Just a gentle bend down. And a gentle bend back. Forward. And back. And that, my friends, are the 8 silken movements of Paul Dan Gum. Stay tuned for Tai Chi Cho. Thank you.